Hey there, Taurus. Welcome to your reading for the week of August 21st. This week, definitely check out astrojar.com for more awesome readers and astrologers. But let's see what is going on for you. You start off with the Seven of Spades. Seven of Spades can represent a message, hearing messages, getting messages at this time from, anything, your dreams, people around you, pretty much anything. So pay attention to all messages that you receive. I feel like you had this message last week, or you've probably had it for a while. And so definitely something to pay attention to. Can also represent your fears, needing to let your fears go, needing to stop worrying about things. So let go of your fears. Next, you have the Three of Spades. Be careful of your back this week. I haven't seen this message for you in pretty much a while, like a long time. So definitely be careful of your back at this time. Take care of yourself. Stretch. Don't lift things that are too heavy, and all of that other stuff. But it's also a card of just making sure that you stay healthy, making sure that you don't get sick. Threes, as I say, are warning cards. They're not cards that say something is going to happen. They just say don't allow something to happen to your health. In this case, don't allow yourself to get sick or anything like that. Again, this card is kind of like a card of overdoing things, doing too much of something, not enough of something else. So make sure to take care of yourself. Next, you have a great card, the King of Spades, card of mastery, reaching a certain level of mastery in your life, or, trying, even, it could represent the beginnings of that, really. It could represent the beginning of trying to master some sort of process, trying to master some sort of topic or something like in school. So it's a great card for that. It's also a great card for those of you that are involved in anything legal, because this card represents justice and more justice coming to you as well. Other than that, it can also represent people at work or really in any area of your life being kind of, suspicious with your ideas, or, kind of being overly critical of the things that you want to do. Not even critical. They just, it's kind of like one of those things where they just don't believe, maybe they just don't believe it, or they're just, kind of not sure of something. So Aries had the same message of needing to kind of prove something. I kind of getting the same message for you, that you might need to prove something to people this week. Next, you have the Five of Hearts, card of jealousy at work. So I always say this is jealousy to be ignored. So ignore the people if there are jealous people around you. People giving you a hard time, or people being jealous. But other than that, it can represent a new relationship coming in, especially if you've recently kind of gotten out of a very difficult relationship, or a long relationship. This can represent something new coming in after that. It can also represent travel. Fives can always represent travel, new locations, traveling to new places, and it can also represent a change in plans. But that if you have made plans and plans are changing, that change would be a blessing in disguise. Five of Hearts can, especially in that type of situation, it can represent some sort of blessing because of a change. It can actually represent that like whatever the changes needed to happen. So if you have any plans broken, or if things just aren't what you thought they would be this week, I would say don't worry about it, because it's probably going to be for the better. Next, you have the Six of Diamonds. Very lucky card. I mean, I've kind of come to realize I think this is the card of luck, the card of lucky circumstances and things coming in for you. And it's also the card of being very creative. Not only that, I think that something's going on with you, and I want to say, and don't quote me on this, but I do want to say that I think Mercury is squaring Taurus, and so I think it's going to be a very important time for you to share your ideas, let your ideas out. I think the long-term, very, very long-term message for you that I've probably been delivering for years is that you need to be more assertive. You need to stand up for yourself more, and you need to be more aggressive. You need to do things on your own, and that kind of comes up here. Six of Diamonds is a card of holding things in, not letting them out. So let out your ideas, let out your anything that you want to do. Because, now is your time, is what that card says. Next, you have the King of Hearts. King of Hearts is the card of the home, and just the feelings of home, safety, security, comfort, protection, and it's a card of having all of those feelings this week. So it's a very good card of just kind of feeling good at this time. It can also represent your father, husband, could even represent your wife, really doesn't matter. I don't attach sex to my card, so it can just represent your spouse in these general readings, and it can say that they are very important this week, and they could have a lot of, could kind of take some sort of importance at this time. But 2 kings, so definitely a great week for authority as well. But looks like a great week, so thank you for watching and enjoy.